Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are answering the questions you guys asked me on Instagram in the questions box. I still don't have a camera, so my phone is filming, therefore I had to write the questions down. So let's get started. Let's see, where do I want to start? What supplements do you use? Alright, so I got them all down here. So I'll start you from the beginning. The first one I usually take in the morning is this fish oil. It is just from Target. You can get this like anywhere. I'm pretty sure fish oil is like recommended to everybody. My coach wants me to take it. It's good for your joints, gives you good omega-3s. So I take the fish oil first. And second, I take vitamin D3, what is this, 5,000 IU, so it's decently high. I'm sure some people take higher and some people take lower, but this is just what I take. Helps with immunity, bone strength, and all that. Then I go into the magnesium for bone and muscle health. Take that. And then I've been taking this, I've mentioned this before on here, pantothenic acid. I know I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of it, but this is B5. And I'm taking this now to help clear up my skin post-birth control. I don't know if it is working or just my hormones are fluctuating, but I've been taking a pretty high dose of this as well in an attempt to like clear up my skin. So pantothenic acid. So that's all the ones I take right away in the morning. I also take a multivitamin and don't have that out. So and then after, all these other ones I take after my first meal. So after I get a little bit of food in me, I take this boron. This is to help boost my testosterone, because yes, women, we do need a little bit of testosterone. And then I've showed all these before, but DIM, this is one of the newer-ish ones for estrogen metabolism support. I take one of these a day in the morning, so DIM. And another one for the post-birth control is this chasteberry extract. This one is from Morphogen Nutrition, so I take like a couple of these a day. So there's that one. I will take this ginger root extract if I need it, like after big meals, to help with some digestive issues, to help digest like big meals and stuff. Jeez. And then this one's one of my favorites. This is Morphocalm, so I take this if I'm getting any anxiety before bed or anything like that. I pop one of these, and I don't know if it's placebo or not. I don't care. This shit works. And if you're having like any kind of like anxiety or sleep anxiety, I recommend this. It's not really like, it's not going to put you to sleep if you take it during the day, but it does kind of just give you that calm feeling. And of course you can like 4 is the max dose, so sometimes like if I'm really feeling it, I'll take 4 of them, and if I'm maybe just trying to get to bed, I'll take 1. So Morphocalm, also by Morphogen Nutrition, I recommend if you have sleep issues. So I'll take that. That one's so obviously for before bed, or if I am getting anxiety, I'll take that. And I think this is the last one. The protein powder, which I showed in my last video of like the full day of eating or whatever. So this is a GNC brand. It is Isopure, so it's a whey isolate. It only has 2 carbohydrates and 25 grams of protein. This is the Tahitian vanilla, so I don't really drink it in like a shake form, as I've said before. But I will put this in like recipes like my cream of rice or smoothies or oatmeal and stuff like that. So I have drank it before, like if I'm really if I really need to bump my protein for the day, I will drink it, and it's not that great. So if you're getting a protein to drink in like a shake form, I don't really recommend this one. There's probably other ones out there that taste better to drink in the shake form. So that's the last supplement. Oh, no, it's not. Just kidding. I forgot the most important one. We have the creatine monohydrate. I take this every day that I lift. I just throw a scoop, which is just whatever the recommended serving size is, into my hydro jug, so I drink it with a lot of water. This is one of the only supplements that has been proven to actually work. So, you got that. This is like one of the, oh my god, there's a fly in here, of course. This is like one of the only supplements that's actually been proven to work to like build muscle and strength. So, get yourself some creatine. I hear the studies now are saying that they even have cognitive benefits as well, so that's cool. Let's see what the next question is. Okay. Are you interested in any bucked up gear or supplements? I don't think so. Just because, I don't know, I'm just not interested. I've seen it before. People have offered me affiliate links that, oh, it would be so easy to be an affiliate for this bucked up company. I've seen the energy drinks in the gym I go to. I've never tried them personally, so I can't tell you if they're good or not. But to me, the whole brand just seems kind of cheesy, just because it seems to me like they're taking on any influencer out there. Like anybody with a page can be a bucked up supplements affiliate, and I don't want my page to really be like, I want this fitness page to be like, well, it's not even a fitness page, this is like my regular page. Fitness is just kind of like my life. So but anyway, I want this page to be like everything that I stand for, and I want to be really picky with the brands that I do decide to take brands on. I want them to be like ones I actually use, and or like I'm waiting for like the one, you know. It's like a relationship, you're like waiting for the one. But bucked up is not, and I am, no thank you, I'm not interested. Anyway, what's your skincare routine, especially for after working out? So, my skincare routine right now, so I recently got I asked you guys what I should get, and I went with, one of my clients told me to get this. If you can see it, the brand is Crunchy, which I've never heard before her, and it's like a charcoal bar kind of thing for acne prone skin. And one thing that stood out to me with this is they use really good ingredients, so it's like all natural. There's no like bullshit chemicals in it really. So that's why I got this one, and because somebody I know and I trust is telling me to get this one, so that's what I got, and I've had it for almost a week now. My skin isn't that bad. My skin, as you can tell, is kind of oily just naturally. I'm Italian, so like I feel like olive oil is literally coming out of my skin at all times. But yeah, so yeah, like I don't know, not my skin's not the greatest right now, but after a workout, if I can't like go home and take a shower, I will try to get like little pads like so, or like makeup remover pads to like just wipe down. I use witch hazel and cotton balls, wet myself down, and also like any acne prone areas, so like my chest, shoulders, and back. Not that I get acne or anything like that, but I don't want it, so I try to like wipe down those areas after I work out. So yeah. So I totally forgot to mention the other steps in my skincare routine right now. It's very unorganized. I haven't really had like an organized skincare routine in a long time, but I do like this brand, Coco Kind, because it's natural and they have like really good ingredients, really natural ingredients in it. So this is like a serum I put on my face, it helps it kind of stay hydrated. So this, I guess, would be like my moisturizer. Send moisturizer recommendations because I am looking. And then I also use this face tanner serum from Amazon. This one works really well. It just kind of keeps me looking more alive. And it doesn't make me break out. So that's another plus of this one. And it looks like it's like not the worst on ingredients. Like it says that it's like, I don't know, like natural, but I doubt it's that natural. And then I also use witch hazel to kind of tone my face and like wash it off if I need to. Like I said, like at post-workout, sometimes I'll use this with like a cotton ball. So yeah, if you were wondering. Okay, so that answers that one. Healthy dinner recommendations. I'm a big fan of making like a bowl meal. So think of like if you were to get like a Chipotle bowl, but like make it at home. Like a taco bowl that you make at home. Because you can put in like, and it doesn't even have to be taco. Like you can just, I don't know. I throw random shit in a bowl basically. I look at my macros and I say, I need this much protein and whatever. And that may be disordered eating. I don't know. But that's just what I do. And I end up making it taste really good. So it doesn't matter. Like I actually enjoy what I eat. But other than that, like bowl meals, which I'll include like lean protein. So like a chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, and like a shit ton of vegetables because vegetables are low calorie. So I throw in those and like, I don't know. Like you can make it into a salad. It's kind of like a salad, like a big salad. But also another thing I will eat just like, I love steak. I love seafood. It's keeping it simple, like potatoes, air fried potatoes, really easy to make. And like any roasted vegetables, anything on the grill, super easy and healthy. Like look at like what your seasonal foods are. I don't know. Like we're in summertime now, so you're getting vegetables in the garden, or your neighbors have vegetables in the gardens maybe. So I try to just like eat with the seasons. And in the winter I'm a huge fan of like chili and curry and stuff like that, like warm healthy meals. So vegetables and protein and then like carbs, like rice. Basics. I stick to the basics for dinner. So hopefully that answers your question. What are your favorite healthy snacks? This is gonna be another kind of boring one, I'm sure, for you guys. So like I said, not that interesting. I recently stopped eating dairy just for the time being to see if it cures up any digestive issues I've been having. But I used to be a huge fan, of like Greek yogurt. So like a plain Greek yogurt, and then I sweeten my own Greek yogurt with honey because I feel like the ones you buy at the store are like, they're just like super fucking good, and I just want to eat like 7. So, and like I eat one of those little like, you know, like the little yogurt cups. I eat one of those little yogurt cups and want to automatically eat like 10 because they're just not filling enough. So, and that like artificial sweetener, I don't care what anybody says for artificial sweeteners, like they make you want to eat them. Like I really want to eat all of them. So I sweeten my own yogurt with honey, and then I'll put a little nut butter on there, so that kind of gives you like some proteins and some healthy fats and like a little bit of carbs, whatever. And beef jerky, that's another one that's like high protein, although it is very expensive, so I don't really get it that often. But beef jerky. And what else? I more so like when I'm packing snacks for work, I'll take like meals. So like chicken with that vegan queso I'm always putting on everything. I picked that, and green beans and salsa. I more so eat like meals throughout the day rather than like little snacks. Big fan of like packing fruit, anything with the seasons, watermelon, bananas, berries, Big fan of smoothies for snacks too, like throw in a scoop of protein, or Greek yogurt if you want like a more or less processed whatever protein in your smoothie. You can even throw some spinach in there if you wanted. What else? You can like rice cakes. Oh my god, I love rice cakes with nut butter. So good. So good. I don't know, like that's like all I eat, so I guess that's answering what the question is asking. Those are my favorite healthy snacks. I eat like occasionally I'll have like a bar or a shake if I'm on the go, which is honestly all the time, so kind of a lot. I like putting like, I'm sure you guys have seen me do it, or others, I dump like a Premier Protein in with like some coffee or an espresso shot. Love that. Gives you like a little latte, high protein latte. Next question. How do you reestablish good habits after they have been replaced by bad ones? So for this, you just have to, one, don't beat yourself up. And two, think about what you can control. Like, control what you can control. Like, say, if I was coming back from vacation and I was hungover and I was tired and I ate bad on vacation, whatever, which is like a common thing for people, I would first start by drinking some water, one, and maybe getting your next meal that you have, let it be healthy. So sure, maybe you ate like 1,000,000 calories on vacation. That doesn't mean that you starve yourself. That's like the opposite of the thing you need to do. So get some water, eat a healthy meal. I guess my advice to this would be like take it one step at a time and try to reintroduce things that are gonna make you feel good, because I feel like healthy habits are going to like domino effect once you get back into them. So like, don't beat yourself up, start slow with it, and just like also make sure you get good sleep, because everything with sleep, like, you're gonna make better decisions too. Just control what you control. Control what you can control is my big lesson for that one. Where did you get certified for personal training? I'm looking around. So, I actually have what got my foot in the door with personal training was I do have an exercise science degree. So that kind of got my foot in the door with the gyms I'm training at now. I also have an ACE affiliated cert through the one gym that I train at. It was like a very easy cert. I don't even know what it was, to be honest. It wasn't the actual ACE cert. Like a dog could have passed it. It was literally so easy. But I am about to be certified. So I'm able to like train people under my degree and that like little certification that I got. And then I'm about to get another one as a corrective exercise specialist. Sorry, I need to ignore a call. As a corrective exercise specialist. So that will be soon that I get that, and that is through NASM. So NASM's obviously like a big test if you know exercise science. They're like a big brand of testing. So I would like do your own research on that. For personal training, like I feel like you learn so much just by doing it, and if you're like the trainer that has experience, you probably like maybe a little bit better than the person that is just having 1,000,000 certifications. I don't know, because like real life is different than what's on paper, like than what's like on these tests. I've seen these tests and like I just want to argue the whole time when I'm like answering these tests online, because I don't know, because there's like everyone's like different. Like real life is different than what these tests make it out to be. Can you post some more data from the Whoop, or even what it all means? So as you may know, I did recently get a Whoop strap. Someone gifted it to me. So I'm going to take it off here to show you. Take it off. This is what she looks like. Very plain. It does not tell the time. I kind of wish it did. I do wear an Apple Watch and the Whoop strap at the same time because I'm like really cool like that. It looks so dumb, but I don't care. So the Whoop strap, basically you download an app on your phone, and this is like a summary of it because I can put like kind of the screen recording I posted on my Instagram story for you guys as well, kind of give you like the overlay of what it all looks like. But this tracks like your heart rate variability, and so that'll then tell you all your sleep data. I don't know how it does it, but it'll tell me when I'm in deep sleep, when I'm in REM sleep, when I'm awake. It knows when I'm awake. It's like fucking Santa Claus. I don't know. I also have, so speaking of the strap, I also have a white strap too. Like you can get different colors, but the white strap got very dirty very fast. Like the first day it got dirty and stained, so I put the black one back on. But anyway, this sleep data is like really freaking cool in it, and it also tells you your strain for the day, judging by your heart rate variability and all that. It'll say like your sleep score was 80% based on, it'll tell you when to go to bed, because it knows like if you put in what time you gotta wake up, and it knows how you're doing on sleep. Like, are you lacking sleep, so maybe you need a little more for the night. It'll tell you when to go to bed, and then it'll give you a sleep score in the morning, and it'll tell you all your sleep data. And it'll say like your recovery from your workouts. You can track your workouts in there, see your strain from your workouts. I'm gonna just answer. So the next question is the Whoop band worth it? And I'm going to say my answer to that question is, if you are like a big health seeker, yes. I don't know. So the Whoop is like a subscription base. So the band itself isn't that much money. It might even be free. And you pay for like the subscription for the service. So that aspect of it, I'm not a huge fan of. Like, I feel like you never exactly own the Whoop strap. Like the Apple Watch I own, unless you pay for like the data. Fucking fly. But anyway, so if you don't want to pay for like a subscription, then there's that. Like, you can pay like 18 months up front, so then you don't have to worry about it for a really long time. If you refer other people to it, and you get other people like your friends or family to get like a Whoop strap, then you get like a month free or something. So my answer to that question is, it's worth it if you're like a big health seeker, if you're into like your exercise and your cardio and even like your weightlifting and stuff to track your strain and heart rate. This would be super cool to use. It does more than just that. I honestly haven't unlocked all the features yet because I haven't had it for that long. So, yeah, like my overall review of Whoop is also like, through the app, it's kind of confusing at first. Like, you just kind of click on stuff and figure out what does what. There's nothing there to really like tell you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like bad at navigating the app of it, but I don't know. I like it. It's pretty cool. Now that I have it, I want to keep continuing to use the service, so it's definitely worth it for me, I think. And because I'm super interested mostly in like the sleep. Like, I've cleaned up my sleep so well, even though I've only had it for like a week. Like, I've cleaned up my sleep and sleep habits. Like, I wear blue light blocking glasses and shit like that.
So this is some of the Whoop data. This is showing your sleep. As you can see, it shows your sleep efficiency, when you were awake during the night, how long you were in REM sleep, deep sleep, and light sleep. and it'll give you an overall. There's your day strain and recovery and your sleep score, and then you also will have like a strain coach.
How authentic is it to use BMI as a measure for heart health? So BMI is kind of like outdated, I want to say, but like it's still around. For some reason, like even in school and exercise science, we didn't use it really. And I want to say it's only applicable for, is that how you say that word? Anyway, for people who are like, don't have any muscle on their body, or they're not an athlete or anything, they're just like a regular person. Like just regular muscle tone, regular fatness and stuff. Or more fatness, I don't know. If that makes sense, because it doesn't take into account your muscle mass on your body. It just says weight. So like I might even be I'm probably a high BMI for my height because I have muscle tone. So if that makes sense to you, the answer to my question is no, it's not an authentic measure for heart health. I think heart health, that would be more like cardiovascular fitness, and like heart rate variability, blood pressure would be like a way better measure for heart health than BMI. Really wouldn't tell you anything actually. Best ways to build mass. Stick to your compound lifts for sure, or definitely include them. So your squat, deadlift, overhead press, lunges, barbell rows, benching, all like the main core lifts, barbells, dumbbells, all that fun stuff, because they give you the most bang for your buck. I wouldn't like spend too much time on the tedious like bodybuilding like exercises. For an example, I'm just using like girls and glutes as an example. So barbell squat, cable kickback all the way down here. Like this is the comparison I'm making, kind of like barbell squat or like a deadlift is going to give you way more glute mass if you work on that and get stronger in that than the cable kickback, because basically you're moving more weight, getting more core stabilization, and building more muscle elsewhere rather than just your legs. Like you have to hold the bar, so you're building like upper trap strength and stuff like that. So that's like a good example. And also food, like to build mass, you want to eat food, obviously. Like you definitely don't skip yourself on your macros. So definitely hit your protein goal, whatever your body weight is. Definitely make sure you're at least hitting that. So I'm like 132. So I at least make sure I hit 132. I'm actually eating 168 grams of protein. So make sure you're getting at least your body weight in protein, I would say. And include like high, what's the word? Like high calorie, nutritious foods, such as like oatmeal and bananas and nut butters and coconut milk and like oil and stuff like that. Definitely include like your high nutrient dense foods, but also like high caloric foods into your diet, like shakes, making like a smoothie, peanut butter, banana, oatmeal, all that into like a smoothie. Whole milk, dairy's great. So like you're drinking your calories and it might not fill you up as much. You don't really want a bunch of meals that fill you up as much, because then you won't be like as hungry to eat later. So either want to eat like bigger meals or a bunch that are spread out. It all just like whatever works with your lifestyle, really. So another thing with building mass, you want to obviously be resistance training. So make sure you're not doing too much cardio or too much activity outside of that. Which, if you are, like, say if you're in a sport, that's fine. You just have to, like, watch your nutrition. Definitely make sure you're not skimping on it. But yeah, I would have to know the details to, like, further help this person. Okay, next question. Are you on any form of birth control? No, I am not. So I'm completely off of any forms of birth control at all, hormonal or non-hormonal. I don't use anything right now besides tracking my cycle closely, or trying to anyway, hopefully. I completely stopped taking birth control pills back in probably, what did I say, like January or February this past winter. So I'm completely off of them. Still kind of recovering from going off of them with like nutrient depletion and all that. That's why I take so many supplements, and I'm sure you guys have seen my previous video where I described coming off birth control. If you haven't, and if you're interested in it, check that one out for sure. What do I need to be eating or not eating to start the process of losing weight while exercising? So this is the last question, by the way. So what do I need to be eating? Okay, so I would definitely be including a lot of whole foods into your diet. So that would be any single ingredient foods like chicken, beef, lettuce, and spinach, and rice, and potatoes. Like, you know what all those things are, and you know where they came from. So, you want to be including a lot of that into your diet, basically, because when you add in, like, the other things, such as, like, for example, I'm going to use a food that I've struggled with, the cereal. It is processed, it is really fucking good, and it's going to make you want to eat it. And it's going to make you want to overeat. Not saying that you can't have any of that stuff, like, ever, but it would sure help if you were to limit yourself with those processed foods. Cereal's not the only one. Like, I don't know, like Goldfish crackers or chips and ice cream, stuff like that that's like processed or literally designed in a lab to make you want to eat it. It's just really hard to control yourself around those types of foods. Like, it's really hard. Their portion sizes, first of all, are like nothing. Like, I don't know, potato chip portion sizes are like 15, 20 chips. Like, the average person's probably eating half the bag. They're not eating a serving size. And those foods, like, are hyper palatable. They're really hard to stop eating, like I said. So, what do you need to be eating? Whole foods, stuff you make at home. Try to make, I don't know. But like I said before, 100 times, protein for sure. Prioritize it. If you have a plate in front of you, you want to definitely eat your proteins, your lean proteins, and you want to definitely include a veggie. And then, as for the rest, do your best. Like, I don't know, like potatoes are on there. Okay, well, maybe eat those last if you're trying to lose weight. So then eat your protein and veggies first, so then you fill up on that stuff, and then if you're still hungry, eat some potatoes and like whatever else is on there. Yeah, that's my kind of like advice. I'm sure I could go on about this, but yeah, whole foods, fruits, veggies, and proteins. Okay, guys, so I think I'm going to wrap up this video here. Hopefully I answered all your questions appropriately. Like, I answered what you wanted. So I just realized I missed one of the questions. There was one more question that said, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And that's like a really hard question for me. To be honest, like I haven't really traveled all that much in my life, like outside of the US. Just pretty much the East Coast. I've been to Colorado was as far west as I've gone. So I, like, within the US, I really want to travel out west. So like Arizona and Utah, Nevada. I really want to go on a road trip or something out there, and maybe California too. But outside of the US, I am itching to go on like a tropical vacation, which I've also never done. Maybe like, I think like the ultimate, like Bali would be really cool, but like the Caymans is on my list as well. I have like a really big bucket list of places that I want to go. It's like, to be honest, I'll go anywhere. Like, I would be happy going anywhere and just seeing the culture and getting out of Pennsylvania. But another place I really want to go is Italy, because that's kind of like I said, I'm Italian. I want to see my roots. My grandfather grew up in Italy and he lived there. So yeah. I can't really tell you. That's like a really hard question for me right now. I'm just itching to go anywhere. I will see you in the next one. Give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.